It's more a medicine for me coming out here and spending time out here in the bush all the time, talking to the water and the trees. And it's a connection I think that most Nations people have.
This is Knowledge Keeper Tom Borg. He is a member of the Red Rock Indian Band and is an avid trapper on his family traditional trapline. The Indigenous Food Circle was invited to his trapline to learn about his lifelong experience with trapping.
Been up here for 39, 40 years, walking the trail, maintaining it, not only with myself, I had my kids helping me when they were growing up, just showing them the ways in the bush and tying them back to the land. I didn't consider it trapping growing up. I grew up, that was part of life. That's what we done, and it was a way to sustain ourselves. And I didn't know at the time it was sustaining us. It was just a way of life, it was just the way I was brought up.
Pre-COVID, Tom visits schools and shows students traps and pelts so that they can learn about this tradition. It was a privilege to walk the trails that he's been walking for decades and see the traps that sustained him and his family for years and years.
And the bait goes in here, goes in the bottom there. And these now are the new Magnum sets. This is the extra bar, and then they put stronger springs. Mm-hmm. The other ones were quite easy to set. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to get your fingers caught. Tom, don't get your fingers caught, because it'll break them. Now that's set. These are the safety locks here. So I tie this off on here, and you want this facing up usually. And put them down. And you bring them back and take the locks off. Now watch this, and he comes in after the bait. He'll come sniffing around, and then he goes in.
Woo!
And you won't pull that off.
Yeah.
Can't pull that off. The other areas of trap line I find more vehicle traffic, and that affects a lot of the trapping. I have to go quite a ways off the road or so. And up here, it's an ideal location for the dry fur. They have what they call these red-nosed shrews that we have here now, and moles they had before, and it's a staple food for the marten, especially marten, the weasels. And there's such a variety, and the amount of them in numerous shrews that we have here is beneficial for my harvesting every year. See, it's almost the same color as me.
Yeah.
I respect these guys though. I watch them lots building. Mm-hmm. They are remarkable animals to watch on how they build their dams. They're engineers on their own. These guys. Every animal, I like to study animals. It's not more study, it's more just to share with them, I guess.
Yeah.
And observe them.
Yeah.
They teach us so much. Like, remember where we were at the lake, at the Echo there?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's it. That box is. Donna and I were there. And then I said, "What's that noise?" I can hear somebody rustling. One of these guys come along. I was setting the trap, I put the bait in. Yeah. And he gets on this tree and he goes, he's looking at me. Then he goes down and he runs up my leg.
Really?
I couldn't set the trap, I left it. I didn't set it. I let him eat.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, beautiful spot.
But the landscape changed drastically, and so did Tom's relationship with the land.
3 years ago, there was a proposal for a hydro corridor to be put through the trap line to establish a new transmission line. And they needed access points to put the towers up. So they wanted 2.5 kilometers from the highway in on my trail to use as a corridor access. And that's where the road was developed, 25 to 30 foot road in places, to give them access to the tower sites. And that was very detrimental to me because the highest productive area for this area line, just due to the terrain and what is there for the shrews and the moles. My highest productive area for Martin was in that area, and now that's gone. It was a nice maple canopy covered canopy, I guess you could call it. I've been running that for 39, 40 years up and down that trail, and now I got a road that's it hurts. It's hard because I know what it's done, and it's pushed everything away. I know everything. I've had stuff baited there now for 3 weeks just to see if I'd get anything hitting the baits. And there's been nothing just because of the disruption there. It'll come back, I'm sure, in time, but I don't know how long. But it'll never be the same for me in the time I have left. Yeah, I always give thanks for what we have, because the Creator's given us so much. Like it's something we don't think about. Like, because life is so hard today, it's difficult, and but everything's moving too fast, and you got the emails, and cell phone, and everybody's gotta go. Come out here, and this is medicine out here for me. I love it out here. I spend days out here, and evenings. The evenings are beautiful. It's quiet. And, I talk to the river. I talk to those trees. It's just my connection. Mm-hmm. And then the devastation we saw there on the way in today. It's happening all over, and it's very painful for me. I've been here. I've been doing this too long, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, I thought I'd share that with you anyway.
Good.